Welcome to another video on the Average Aardvark channel. There's only two ways to win a solo game, and I'll tell you what they are. The first is to outcamp your opponents. Solos is full of campers. I don't know if it's because people who play solos have no friends, or it's because they're too scared of other campers, but whatever it is, 90% of the people who play solos are camping the whole time. So the first option for you, if you're playing solos, is to camp. If you camp better than everyone else, you could be alive in the last circle to get that 1v1 finish. The second option, and this is the one I enjoy, is to ignore 90% of the people playing solos and just zip past everybody. Do your own thing, because most of the time you're not going to get chowed unless you come up on their territory. It's kind of like, you know, a bear or a mountain lion. Pick your dangerous animal. They won't bother you as long as you don't bother them. Right, so the second option I think is the best because it allows you to get more done and it's more exciting. And I think it's more effective. It's most of the hardest thing I would say for winning a solo game is just overcoming the weirdness of solos itself. It's not actually the gunfights or the strategic thinking. I guess this is like kind of a strat in and of itself. There is a strat. Okay, I told you the strat already. You just ignore 90% of the lobby. Ignore everyone who is not in your path. And just keep moving. If you stop in solos, there will be someone from a window somewhere who can shoot you. Just keep moving, keep doing things, and don't give people a chance to take advantage of your position. Because the most frustrating thing that can happen in this game is getting shot by someone who's not going to win the game. It's one thing when you're in the final circle or end game and someone has a better position than you and they snipe you in the head and they airstrike you to finish. That's the one thing, you know, you can respect that. That's a person who prepared. But a lot of the time, like, I could get out here and there could be someone hiding behind that little wood section of this garage and just all of a sudden Origin 12 me or Street Sweeper me, and that would make me very angry. Because most likely that person just got his loadout and is sitting there. They don't have a good position. They just happen to have someone walk by and they happen to get one kill probably the whole game. Anyway, I'm ranting. So, you know what I mean. Ignore 90% of the lobby, because they're not going to hurt you anyway. They're going to eventually die to the zone, die to each other rotating late because they're too afraid to go early. So the way best to do this, I think, and it's been proven by a lot of different people, go watch It's Iron if you want to see it executed to perfection. But you got to get a Bertha in solos. It's basically a must, okay? Recons are also kind of OP in solos because, as you can see, you do them super fast. It's like, it's almost as fast as if you've had your whole squad and quads on a recon. It's done in like a few seconds. So all you have to do is, you can stay in your Bertha like I've done for most of these, and it's super OP. You might as well do it. You get enough money for what you need in solos anyway. You don't have to split it up between your quad. I saw that guy parachute in on fire. And I thought about going to kill him, but again, 90% of the time, you just want to ignore him, because hey, if he comes to me, cool, I can kill him then. But for now, I have things to do, and it would be a waste of my time to just go after that guy for no reason. He's a gulag Gary. He has $500. He's got no armor, no guns. So it doesn't really help me to go kill him. Yeah, the more people I kill now, the less people I'll have to kill later, and that is true. But it's just a waste of time. I have to go all the way around, and you can't jump the Bertha off that side very easily because in a game earlier, I jumped off the side and got it stuck in a place where I couldn't get it out, and then I didn't have a Bertha the whole game. So I learned from that, just leave that side alone unless you're going to stay up there. Like, you can't really take a Bertha off unless you go all the way around. So anyway, here's an example of why I hate solos. This right here. Get ready. Hop out. And I'm on fire. Why am I on fire? Because there's a dude up on the side of the mountain. You can see him on the minimap. And he's just sitting there waiting for someone to walk by or get out of their Bertha. It blows my mind, okay? That guy is going to die in the next 5 minutes. I guarantee you. I mean, look where he was. He's on the side of the mountain. Why are you on the side of the mountain? There's no strategic advantage to being there. Yes, he could have killed me. He could have very easily killed me if he was a little bit better at shooting. If he had started with shooting instead of that Molotov, I probably would be dead. But the thing is, he's not going to be able to rotate out of there effectively. He doesn't have a car. He's just standing there, waiting. He's not going to win. That's not how you win. He is that 90% of people in solos that you just ignore. Yeah, I could have gone and killed him again, but it's a waste of my time. I could have ended this game with 10 kills instead of, I don't know what I got, 8 or something with those two guys, but to me, it doesn't accomplish anything. The kills that I'm proud of are the ones that count. The ones that keep me from losing the game, the ones that win me the game. I take more pride in the decisions that I make, that win me the game than I do, you know, the random kills that don't mean anything. I'd rather kill someone that nobody else in the lobby could kill because I made a play than to kill some rando dude that's gonna die anyway. You know, I'll just let someone else do the work for me and take out that 90%, and then all I have to deal with is that 10% of the lobby who's okay in the final circle. Or you'll see what happens later. I make a few mistakes during this game, and I'll talk about them because I'm going to be honest with you here. I was tilted. I was losing full. My solos game was scuffed. Whatever the gamer term that you want to use, I was angry. I was frustrated. I was not in a good mood when I played this game. So I'm glad I was able to pull out the win. But there's just... This is why I say most of winning in solos is just overcoming the weirdness of solos. From the player base itself and, as you can see, the map. It's like, things like this. If I could just... I'm not even gonna... Nope. Not even gonna go there. Yeah. So, I'm just doing my own thing, doing recons. I have a full health Bertha, so I'm good to go. Whatever's happening. If you don't have to get out of a Bertha, don't get out. You know, there's situations where you do have to, and then you can set yourself up for success another way, but it's like, yeah, you could fit a Bertha in here. I don't know if you knew that, but I tried it, and it works, so amen. Alright, so I'm getting recons. I think what I'm thinking now is I need to go buy. I don't have a loadout. I don't have anything. I have a satchel and a gas mask. That's it. So I need to go get loadout. I need to get self-res. I need to get airstrike. I'd probably pop a UAV before everything else. So I'm going to hit this buy right here. And before I get out, I'm checking my surroundings. Like, I'm parking, I'm baiting, and there it is. I'm glad I didn't just get out and get the buy and give that guy an easy headshot. So I'm gonna back towards him. I probably didn't have to go all the way over here, and looking back, I wish I hadn't because of this. I thought I had enough time to get out and get far enough away that it wouldn't kill me. I don't know why I thought that the explosion wouldn't kill me. I just thought usually if the guy gets out of the car, I don't get the C4 kill. I just explode the vehicle. But for some reason, that killed me. So, yeah, it was probably dumb. I could have gotten out and sniped him, but I thought getting up close and getting in his face makes him panic and gives me the advantage, but it happened. I was mad. I was very mad because I don't know. It still doesn't quite make sense to me. based on the... Oh, and I was super mad. When I got the VLK in the Gulag, I was done. I thought I was done here because of the RNG of shotguns, but I pulled off the nasty flick flying across the guy's face, and I'm glad I did. I might have broken a controller or something. I don't need, I'm using mouse and keyboard, but maybe I would have go found a controller just to break it. Anyway, I'm back. I'm going to land on the loadout. It's not the safest play landing on your loadout, but I'd rather die going to try to get my loadout than die later because I didn't have the guns or the equipment or perks that I needed. So if I die, you know, I would have died probably anyway. I could have pulled out the no loadout win, but I'd rather have my loadout. So there you go. I'm going to grab this last recon. I don't think I realized how many recons I had done because I thought I... So here's the thing with recons. The whole strat only works if you do a lot. Because if you start the game and you do 2 recons, okay, well, you would have known that anyway in the next few minutes. You get what I'm saying? It only shows you enough circles to not matter. The only reason you're doing recons is to know the final circle. The final circle is the only circle that matters. Because if you get the 5th circle, okay, well, you know where to be for the 5th circle, but when it pulls away from you, you've done all those recons for literally no reason. So I'm thinking, and I'm glad I did this recon because I do end up with enough, I think, for the 6th circle. And you got to get enough to know where to play. So for some end circles, you know where to play in the 5th circle. But for other end circles, you don't know where to play until the 7th. Because it could be in... There's options, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So you got to do a lot of recons. You can't just do 1 or 2 and be like, okay, cool, I did recons. Yeah, so I'm back from the Gulag. I'm doing the recons. I think I'm looking for that guy who killed me with the C4 because he's probably around here. Get shot at from the hill, scoping in, trying to find him. I miss a lot of shots here, but I don't know. I don't know what it is with me. Sometimes certain angles, I'm really bad. Like some of these shots, let's count how many should have hit. I think that was 1. That one did hit. I should have hit the first one. I feel like should have been a hit marker at least. Yeah, this guy's just wasting my time, and he does a good job of preventing me from doing what I want to do. I get the down. I don't have a vehicle. I don't have time to go over and finish him before he self-reses and plates probably, so I'm gonna ignore him and go towards the recon. But I see I don't have enough time to do that recon, so I'm gonna try and finish this guy. Man, I don't know where those bullets are going. But yeah, I'm lamenting at the fact that my recon is gone now because of that guy slowing me down. I can't push that guy because there's no cover, and he's got a sniper. So I'm checking corners. I can't go out that way because I don't have cover. I'm thinking, all right. I'm looking around. I'm still trying to find that guy who C4'd me because he's got to be over there somewhere. I don't know what this guy's deal is. Like, he's trying to hold me, but not very effectively. As you can see, I get the hit on him finally. I didn't think that was a headshot, but I guess it was. This game's weird. The hit reg has been so weird lately. I feel like I've been hitting headshots and they have not been registering. And then I feel like I've been hitting body shots and they've been registering as headshots. I don't know what it is. So you can see I decided to go nurses for that circle. Okay, so this is terrible. I say that in the game. I'm going like, what is this? God, please. But nurses is probably the best position. If you're here, you've got to rotate out in the open, and this is a hill that you can shoot from. Over here is a hill you can shoot from. This, you got to go down in the open again. So I'm deciding I'll take nurses because I've got a few circles in here where I can be on this hill until the final one right there. And that gives me a lot of advantage over this way. The problem is I'm going to have people rotating from here, probably up here. People like to take this path up and it's annoying. So either way, solos is kind of difficult in terms of rotation anyway when you don't have a car, which is why if I had a Bertha, this would be so much easier. Right now, I'm kind of gave up hope of winning this game because I have to rotate on foot all the way to nurses through I guess it's like the death zone, man. I decided to go back for that guy's stuff because at this point, I was running across this field. I have 50 bullets in my FAR, and that's no good. So I've got to go all the way there. I'm thinking maybe I'll rotate around. No, it's going to take too much time. I'm on foot. I just need to go straight for it. And if I die, I die. And if I make it, then great. At this point, I'm just trying not to get shot from a corner. Very vulnerable position here. Luckily, I picked up a satchel from that recon, so we're not looking too horrible. And again, if you just run by, 90% of the players in solos will leave you alone. They're like coyotes, you know. If you try to steal one of their babies, they'll attack you. But as long as you just don't go too close to their camping spot, you'll be fine. Like these houses, I'm really worried about these houses because this is like a camper's in that window. Like, like I guarantee you, there's probably someone in this house right now, and they're just too afraid to look out. I had no idea if I had seen the shadow of the supply chopper, or if that was an actual person in there. I'm trying to see if they'll peek or if they saw me. I think he might have seen me. I don't know how he would have seen me, but he might have. So I'm just checking because I can't run across without getting shot. There he is. I was correct. I did see a person. So this is one of those 10% of players who will chow. They'll chow from a building, yeah, but they will shoot you. So I have to take care of him now. I downed him. I'm running up for the finish, stunning, so that when he gets back up, he can't move. And somehow it didn't hit. I don't understand how he got out of the building so freaking fast. But he immediately just like Supermaned out of there. Flew away into the heavens. So I'm reloading. I'm looking for him. Heard the window. There he is. Barricade's in the way, but I'm tracking correctly, and I get the shot. And he topped me off on ammo, which was what I was really looking for. That was what I really needed to make this possible. Full ammo. So, nurses now. I'm scared. I don't like it. I feel like there's someone in there. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't, but I didn't see him. So, yeah, never go through the middle, basically. Because there's someone intense, there's someone in the tower, there's someone in the main building, there's someone at the buy station. You never know. Alright, so as you can see, the circle is actually closing on my position next, but there's so much space that I just ran through that someone else could run through that I can't afford to not hold this building. Like, this is one of those zones where you can't hold center zone. The majority of the time, the best thing to do to win the game is to go center zone where you don't have to move and everybody else does. But for this one, as you saw, it's just open field with hills on one side and buildings on the other side. So you can't really be in the middle. This is one where you have to play the edge, where you have to do the classic battle royale thing. And just kind of stay on the edge of the map and wait for everybody else to catch up with you so that you can shoot them on their way in. So that's what I plan to do here. I'm trying to buy a self-res and a precision. Because it's an open field, it's even more imperative that I have an airstrike, just in case I don't have cover and I need to kill someone. Or at least make them take cover or run away. So, if I had a Bertha, this would be an easy win. If I had a Bertha, I could just drive to the edge up there and just third-person peek all the way down the hill and find out where they are, drive around, and have mobile cover. The best thing that the Bertha provides is mobile cover, because you can, if someone else has a rock, all you have to do is drive to the other side of the rock and get that angle, and then you can kill them, and they don't know what to do most of the time. And a lot of people in solos will not shoot the Bertha because they know they can't kill you in a mag or two, so they want to stay prepared, and they're not going to risk running out of ammo for someone else to shoot them, and the Bertha still being alive. right, so I'm basically just guarding my back here. That's where I need to go, so I'm looking at that. I'm most worried about the side I was looking at towards Quarry. When you go on this hill right here, I can't tell you the amount of times that I've been surprised by someone hiding behind this rock, either killed or killed them. Either way, there's always been someone there in my experience, and this time, miraculously, it happened to be clear. I don't know how, but man, there's always been a rock or bush camper here, every single time. So I'm clearing this, and this is kind of frantic for me because I have to clear right next to me, but I'm also worried about people coming in from Quarry behind me. And in solos, I don't have anyone to cover my back, so I'm kind of just... This is like a speed clearing right here, and you do the detailed clear later. So once you've kind of cleared your immediate surroundings, then you kind of work outwards in that like spiral pattern. Looking at gas. Okay, so I think I'm okay here. I saw that body and I was like, what's going on? Anybody else I can snipe real quick? I'm worried about this path up that people always tend to take in the later circles. I wish I had managed to grab that claymore that I had on the building to stick there, but I didn't. I see the Bertha. I want to get some shots in him. It's not going to do too much damage, but I just want him to feel pressured to move, to make a mistake, anything. I don't want him to feel like he's okay or comfortable. So I make a mistake here that actually works out somehow. I reload after shooting the Bertha when I should have just beamed him as he jumped out. For some reason, I didn't think he was going to jump out. I underestimated his strategic, tactical ability. He did the right thing. He just happened to, one, not be a good shot, and two, he jumped out looking the wrong way. So even though I was reloading, it was easy for me to just stop reloading and shoot him, or finish the reload and shoot him. So he could have very easily killed me there if he was just a slight bit more experienced player and knew what to do. But he did the right thing. I probably would have parked the Bertha and got out on the side where I couldn't have got a shot on him. But even still, it could have been an easy shot for him. Nice snipe on that dude. That's one. Alright, and it's a 1v1. And this guy delivered me a Bertha. Thanks, dude. So now that I have a Bertha, this becomes like 50% easier. All I have to do is drive around until I find him or until he shoots at me. And then I have mobile cover, I can get out, and then it's just win the gunfight. I can also use it to get a better position without fear of getting shot on my way there. So I'm checking my back to make sure, because this would have been a really good place to be, somewhere over there or on the rocks where the loadout is. But no one's there. So I'm backing up towards this side of the hill so I can get out on the right side, towards the middle, because I know no one is in the middle. I'm looking for him. I'm suspicious he's right down here. Then I see him right there in the corner of my eye. And I got out on the wrong side, but only because I knew there was rocks there, so no biggie. I see he's just hiding there. Easy snipe for the win. Whoo! Solos, man. It's tough. It's a tough one. Just basically ignore 90% of the people in solos and do your thing. Don't put yourself in a bad position. Don't get in fights you don't have to. The average player, you know, yeah, you could go bounty hunting, and that's a thing, but the odds of you getting third-partied in solos is just, you know, it's exponentially more frequent than in any other game mode. So I would say this is probably your best shot at getting consistent wins. So yeah, give it a try. It works for me. It's fun, it's active, it's not campy. I ended up with a decent amount of kills and damage just because I was defending my own life. It's nothing crazy, it's not a 30 bomb, but I got the kills that counted, and those are the ones that are the most satisfying, to me at least. Getting the kills that count, the kills that mean something. It doesn't mean anything for me to take out that noob at the first circle. It's fun, but at the end of the day, you do what you gotta do, get her done. Alright, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Let me know your comments. What do you think of the gameplay? What works for you in solos? Yeah, hit up that comment section. Adios.